This is how Manny Pacquiao pays the bills.
Manny Pacquiao goes to another level.
This is how he's won world championships in 4 weight classes.
This is why we use the word sensation.
This is why he's now considered the best boxer on planet Earth.
And the referee instantly stops the fight.
Manny Pacquiao throws hard power punches from the first round to the last round.
Punch after punch after punch.
Manny Pacquiao is exciting. Manny Pacquiao performs.
And he wants to finish Morales right here.
And you know what? He's getting better with each fight.
At the age of 29, Pacquiao has been fighting as a pro for 13 years. He's 46-3-2 with 35 knockouts. And at 5'6", Pac-Man, as he's called, is the consensus best fighter pound for pound in the world. But Pacquiao isn't just a fighter. In his native Philippines, he's an unparalleled icon.
Every time there's a fight of Manny, there's no traffic, no crime, no other activities because everybody's glued to the television.
Let me ask you, when you go out, you go to a restaurant, you go to a movie, something like that, what is it like being Manny Pacquiao?
I can't go like that.
You can't go out?
Yeah.
You know, he is an international superstar, but in the Philippines, I think his impact is as great as any athlete in terms of one singular country. You know, it's been described to me that he is the Beatles, Michael Jordan, and Brad Pitt wrapped into one.
The heights at which Pacquiao now soars could barely be seen from the depths at which his journey began. In Mindanao, the southernmost of the major islands that form the Philippines, where more than a third of the population lives in poverty. Pacquiao was forced to leave school after the 3rd grade. To help support his parents and 5 siblings, he'd sell donuts in the streets of General Santos City, where he grew up.
The first story I heard was, he ran away from home because his dad ate his dog. That's how poor it is in General Santos. I mean, if you're a slow dog, be careful.
He was strengthened because of our poverty. He really promised that he'll get us out of poverty. And he said, he has always told me, just relax, Mama, I'll do something about this.
What he would do was fight. When he was 11, Pacquiao noticed some men, including his uncle, huddled around a radio. They were listening to a fight, Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas. Pacquiao had found his calling.
I told Uncle, if I'm gonna be a boxer, I'm gonna be like them. And then my uncle pushed me teach me how to box.
When he was 15, without his parents' permission or even their knowledge, he moved to Manila, the Philippine capital, at the behest of a local promoter. A year later, he was fighting as a pro and winning, even though legally he was too young to enter the ring.
Somebody told me, oh, you cannot fight. Why? You have to be 18 years old. I just cheated my age. I was 16 years old.
Technically, Pacquiao wasn't only too young to fight. At 98 pounds, he was also too skinny. You're 7 pounds under the limit.
Yeah, 98 pounds, but during my way, I carried the steel,
You put metal?
Yeah, metal
in your pocket.
In my pocket. Okay. See, my
You
life.
really wanted to fight, didn't you?
Yeah, I love to fight. When I was young, I'm not scared.
From there, Pacquiao shot to boxing stardom. At 19, he won his first world championship as a flyweight at 112 pounds. Now he was making tens of thousands of dollars per fight and spending it as soon as the checks cleared.
Manny has some vices, things he doesn't do in front of me, of course, but drinking beer, gambling, cockfights.
Even as a world champion, Pacquiao was relatively unknown outside the Philippines until November 15, 2003. On that night in San Antonio, Texas, he fought Marco Antonio Barrera, a Mexican icon, and one of the top fighters in the world. Barrera was a prohibitive favorite for whom Pacquiao was supposed to be an easy paycheck. Barrera had no idea what Pacquiao had in store for him.
He's getting hurt. Here comes Barrera's corner. Barrera's corner man is up on the apron. He's going to step into the ring. That's a good decision.
By knocking out Barrera, Pacquiao claimed no official world title. What the victory gave him was global respect and credibility.
How did that fight change your career?
Before I only trained 1 month, but it's not enough because my name is getting bigger in the States and I have to show them that I am a best fighter.
In the 5 years since the Barrera fight, Pacquiao's gone 9-1-1. His wins have often been spectacular.
It changed back and forth from this right here.
Down goes Marquez on a straight left-hand shot. Perfect shot by Pacquiao.
In his most recent fight, in June, Pac-Man moved up all the way to 135 pounds, brutalizing David Diaz to win the WBC Lightweight Championship.
Down he goes, and Dracula stops the fight.
Despite the fame, despite $20 million in career earnings, Manny Pacquiao always returns to the Philippines, to Mindanao, where he lives with his wife Jinky and their 3 children. They've decided to remain in a city where the U.S. State Department says there is a persistent threat of kidnappings and terrorist activity.
How do you feel about having your family in a dangerous place?
We have enough bodyguard to protect my family.
How many bodyguards?
More than 30.
He has his own army, his own little army, because the threat is there. He has weapons. He has over 100 M16s in his house, in his compound. And, you know, personally I would move away, but Manny, never.
I can move, but I love the place that where I am born.
All around General Santos City, there's evidence of Pacquiao's commitment to his people. From free health care to education to the local gym where would-be Pac-Men learn to box.
I understand what they're feeling if you cannot eat food in one day. So that's why I want to help them.
Pacquiao hopes to help not just with handouts, but eventually as an elected official. Last year, he lost a bid for the Philippine House of Representatives, but he's already announced his candidacy for the 2010 election. On December 6th in Las Vegas, Pacquiao returns to the ring to fight Oscar De La Hoya, the most popular boxer of his time. It's being hyped as the fight of the year. Pacquiao's guaranteed to make at least $11 million.
Should he happen to win, it would mark him as one of the great fighters ever.
Regardless of the outcome, Pacquiao is likely to remain the celebrity of celebrities in the eyes of the people of the Philippines. His people.
I want to show to them, to people, that all of us, we can do. We can do if we have a dream. We can make come true our dreams if we dream and try our best.